Okay, guys, so we're going to talk about elements and compounds and review some vocabulary words. So, an atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element maintaining the chemical identity of that element. So, yesterday you all learned about the different parts of an atom and how it has a nucleus and it can have protons, electrons, and neutrons. We will continue to learn about that. An element. An element is a pure substance composed of the same type of atom throughout, so it's only composed of one type of atom, not multiple. A compound is a pure substance made up of two or more kinds of atoms that bond together, and this is an atomic bond. We have two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom that are bonded together. That's where you get H2O, also known as water. A substance is any form of matter that is uniform throughout and has consistent properties. So it's some form of a mixture. The periodic table of the elements. This is a table in which all the known elements are arranged by their properties, and we will explore some of what the arrangement means. Matter. We have SLG. I wonder what those stand for. Anything that has mass and takes up space, elements, compounds, and mixtures. So you have solids, liquids, and what do you think this is? Gas. Now we are getting to where Earth elements are found. And this is the lithosphere. This is the solid Earth. It's made up of a limited number of elements, mainly O and Si. I can show you all. O is oxygen. Oh, I'm not sure what I just did. O is oxygen and Si is silicone. And I'm not sure if you can see this picture or not. Hydrosphere. Here is hydrosphere, and you can see that it's water, and you can tell that from the prefix hydro. This is all the water on the earth, oceans, groundwater, glaciers, etc., primarily oxygen and hydrogen. The biosphere. This is the sum of all living matter made up of a limited number of elements. So this is your air, water, and land. This is the atmosphere. It's going to be your air. This is the layer of gas surrounding planet Earth, held in place by gravity and primarily nitrogen and oxygen. Mixture. This is made up of a blend of elements and compounds, and it's not a pure substance, so it's not like a liquid. It's rocky. It's not one same texture. Uniform composition is made of the same evenly distributed substance or combination of substances throughout. Properties. This is physical and chemical characteristics of matter used to describe or identify a substance. So this could be some descriptive words here: rough, mineral, magnetic, melting point. Volume. This is a measure of how much space the matter occupies. Mass, a measure of how much matter is presented in a substance. And now we are going to talk about the periodic table and its arrangement. So scientists arrange all of the elements in order by number. All the elements with similar atomic structure appear in the vertical columns. The symbols are one or two element codes. So vertical is up and down. And the symbols are one or two letter codes. So you can look throughout the entire periodic table and you will only see 1 to 2 letter codes. You had a lesson about the periodic table yesterday, so you should already know this information. Now we are going to explore some elements and compounds a little deeper. So an element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into different substances. Helium is an element, and helium goes inside of a balloon. Water is a compound made of hydrogen and oxygen. A compound is formed when 2 or more elements combine chemically. So an element stands alone, it's by itself, and compound is bringing 2 or more elements together chemically. An atom is the smallest part of an element that still has the properties of the element. Example, you have sodium, chlorine, and hydrogen. Molecule, they are formed when two or more atoms are joined together chemically. Example of this is water and salt. Compounds are made of only one kind of molecule and is also a pure substance. So examples of this, water has only water molecules in it. It doesn't have salt molecules in it. It's only water. Mixtures, unlike a compound, is made up of different kinds of atoms and molecules. Two or more combined physically, but not chemically. Okay, and that is it for today on your science lesson. So you will complete a Google form over this to check for comprehension.